it's me, Rob, your kitchen MC, here today wondering whether or not chocolate is the new sex. My sexual fantasy is me in a big wooden hot tub filled with 70% Schaffenberger hot chocolate. And Rachel Ray, Giada De Laurentiis, and Nigella Lawson, the three kind of goddesses of cooking. Can you imagine what that would be like?
Chocolate, 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 and chocolate.
Hey look, I'm not saying chocolate is the new sex. I'm just saying I like them both. But I want to show you in the next 4 or 5 minutes how to make a great chocolate dessert all by your little self. I'm a believer in supporting those products that I like and that I use. Here in this country, Schaffenberger is an extraordinarily good product. It's 70% cocoa. It's made by a company called Schaffenberger. It's really, really good. It's a bittersweet chocolate. The 70% refers to the amount of cocoa in the chocolate. The beauty of 70% bittersweet chocolate is the intensity. You know, it's like a fine wine. When you smell it, you get kind of like fruity notes. It's rich, it's deep, you can get the cocoa. That's what the professionals use. I think what we're gonna do is basically create our own chocolate dip. I'm gonna melt down some chocolate really easily. We're gonna put in raisins. We're gonna put in some toasted almonds. And we're gonna form kind of a bark with it, chill it a little bit, and then we're gonna break it apart and probably say, okay. All we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it up. Okay, and you do that really kind of like this. It's not that complicated. Try not to cut your fingers on this because it really ruins the whole chocolate flavor. And all you're going to do is melt it. Some people like to use a microwave. I really don't. If it were up to me, you use what's called a double boiler. Take your chocolate, and we're not going to heat it over the direct heat, but put it over boiling water. I'm going to put a lid on that, and we come back in about, figure 4 or 5 minutes, stir it around with a handy whisk. And we're going to throw some stuff into the chocolate as it's melted, and then we're going to lay it out and cool it. This is what it is that we're looking for. This is nicely melted chocolate. All we're going to do now is add our other 2 ingredients. So what do you put in chocolate? Frankly, whatever it is that you like. Today I happen to have something as simple as raisins. Some kind of juicy raisins. And as I said, you like raisins, you like dried cherries. You don't like dry fruit, don't put dry fruit in. I'm going to put in almonds. As nice as these almonds are, the fresh ones, they're so much better when you toast them up. They have so much more flavor. Figure about 375 or 400 for 10 or 12 minutes. And when they get that color, now all of a sudden you're talking about an almond is rich with flavor. Coarsely chopped almonds. I'm throwing them in, okay? Not complicated cooking. 3 ingredients, 3 or 4 minutes. Now what do? I'm laying it down on a piece of wax paper on a flat pan. You know, you probably just want to take a spoon right now and go into it. Basically, all we're going to wait for now is for that to set. We could leave it out here for a while, or we can even put it into a cooler place. All right. So let's just peel this disc right off that paper. And here's what you're going to do with a bark like this. Just break it. Just break it. And I'll tell you something. If you went and bought this, it would cost you a fortune. Whoa. Woo! An explosion in my mouth. Digging the chocolate. Love the crunchy almonds. The raisins in there are sweet and soft. This is really, really good and easy to make. Kind of the Kitchen MC way. Remember, life is short. Never waste a meal.